Thanks for checking out this clip of Anatomy of the Church and State. Be sure to catch the full episode on Rumble or ChristiansForLiberty.com. Links are in the show description. Tell me if you agree. I don't think there's anything wrong with a lot of the conservative. Because a lot of the people standing up right now are conservative pundits. Not all of them are Christians, right? Tim Pool's not a Christian. There's Glenn Beck's a Mormon. You know what I mean? Like there's. We need more Christian Jesus men standing up. Do you feel like there's a lack of that going on, and we need more of that as well? Or what are your thoughts on that?
I think they just don't have as large platforms. I think a lot of people are hesitant to, they want that separation of church and state, right? They want to be able to talk about politics, but not bring their faith into every conversation. They don't want to be led by their faith in all things. And I think that's one of the biggest missteps that Christians are making, is that, no, your faith should lead your politics. It shouldn't be the other way around. You shouldn't consider your faith secondary to your politics. As far as figureheads that are there, there are a handful of Christian men who are trying. They just don't have the same reach yet. And I say yet because I do believe that the country is waking up. I think we're heading towards revival. I believe that this next generation of children are going to be more educated, more well-versed, and understand what's happening in the world than any generation before them. And I think they'll be intelligent enough to sift through the untruths that are being taught as fact. And I think they'll realize that it is God who sees us through this. It is faith. It is giving up your life to serve something greater. I do believe it's coming.
I love your glasses half full mentality. In fact, it's wild. You are the second guest in 3 weeks that I've interviewed that has said that exact same thing about the revival. Now, tell me what gives you that hope? Only because I don't want to be a glasses half empty guy, but the stats show that Gen Z, which is, I don't know how old you are. I'm a millennial. Gen Z is the one behind me. Is the least religious of any generation in America. So what gives you that hope? How can you keep Christians positive through this time?
Well, they've said that. They have said that, but they've also, there's a study that came out that said that this next generation is more conservative than the last. And that's not happened for, I think it's 4 or 5 generations. So I look at that as evidence of, and I think there is a natural progression. If you consider what being conservative is, there are conservative values, and those values are based in Judeo-Christianity. They are, like, they're surrounded by morals. They're built by morals from Christianity. So I definitely think if this generation is leaning conservative, there is going to be a natural conclusion of them also understanding that it's not just doing the right thing, it's also living righteously. It's understanding why you're doing it. Because you can people do good things all the time. There are good people who aren't Christians, absolutely. And there are Christians who are bad people. But to do good for no reason, it's not going to satisfy in the same way as doing good because your faith demands it of you. And I think the natural conclusion of a generation becoming more conservative is they will find God at the end of it.